Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 206. As you may remember, Rama was upset to see Lakshman because it meant that he left Sita alone. I do not know what has happened to her. I hope she's well. I hope she's safe. I have been seeing nothing but a series of ill omens, and my mind is full of misgivings. Either Sita has been carried away by force, or she has been eaten up by the many inmates of this place. Lakshman, my child, will we see Sita alive? You were right, Lakshman. The golden deer which deceived us was Maricha, and you found him out even by looking at him. I should have listened to you and killed him even then, but fate willed it otherwise. He had been sent to lure me away from here, and he succeeded in doing that, though he paid for it with his life later. He had to go back to the form of a Rakshasa before dying. When he cried out Sita's name and yours, I knew there was some mischief which had been planned and that Sita was somehow involved as the victim. Lakshman, my left eye is throbbing, and the birds are all flying in the wrong direction. I do know for certain that we will not find Sita in the ashram. Either she's dead or she's abducted by the Rakshasas. I wonder if my beloved Sita is alive. Lakshman was feeling very unhappy at the thought of Sita staying all alone in the ashram. Rama said, she came with me to the Dandaka since she could not live without me. I was a mendicant without a kingdom and a wanderer in the forest, and yet she preferred that life with me to the comforts of the palace since she loved me. I could not live without her, even for a moment. She's more precious to me than the three worlds. Will my Sita be alive? I wonder if my exile will be fruitless finally. If Sita dies, so will I. And when you go back to Ayodhya, you may see Keiki happy in the thought that her desire has been fulfilled. My mother will die of a broken heart when she hears of this. Lakshman, I can assure you of one thing. If Sita is alive, I will remain in the ashram, or else I shall give up my life. Tell me, Lakshman, why did you leave her alone and come here? When that sinful Maricha called out to you, it must have worried you, and Sita must have really been concerned, and she must have sent you to assist me. I guess that's what happened. By listening to her, you've done something which is harmful to her. The Rakshasas have been able to take her away. What am I to do now? They had almost reached the ashram by now, and Rama, unhappy and sorely tried, torn by the certainty that Sita was dead, tired and thirsty, hungry because of that long chase after the golden deer, came to the vicinity of the ashram. He was sighing, and he looked everywhere for Sita. He searched in all her favorite haunts, and he called out, what I dreaded has happened. Sita is gone. He was sunk in woe, and he sat on the ground as though his limbs could not bear him up any longer. Lakshman stood silently by the side of Rama, and except for the tears, which were flowing all the time, he spoke not a word. Rama asked him, Lakshman, with the assurance that you will be taking care of my Sita, I went out chasing that deer. Why did you come away and leave her alone? Lakshman could not talk. Sobs choked him, and finally he said, I did not abandon her willingly. She spoke such harsh words, Rama. It was unbearable. I had to come. When we heard the names of both of us calling out to us piteously, Sita heard it, and at once she became greatly upset and asked me to go and help you. I tried to convince her that no one could hurt you, that no evil could befall you, and that it was an Asuri Maya, which made the voice sound like yours. But she insisted on my going. I told her that no one in the three worlds can hurt you, but she would not listen. She said, you have cast your lustful eyes on me, and you wish to see your brother dead. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.